Hello everybody, Owen Azuris here, and today we are taking our second look at Minecraft. We're going to continue the world that I created yesterday when I started playing. I got a global resources reset because I didn't exit the game properly. So a quick note, this is also being dubbed over because apparently when you record stuff using the game capture on Xbox, it doesn't like to record your voice. It records everything else, just doesn't record your voice. So between Twitch randomly deciding it doesn't want to broadcast this game, and it broadcasts all my other games just fine, just every now and then with Twitch it randomly decides, I don't want to broadcast this game, and it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do about it, because I've uninstalled it, tried resetting it, done everything I could with it, and it won't work. So there's that. And then, like I said, I recorded this whole episode, made sure my microphone was active, and for some reason when you do captures on Microsoft using a hard drive and have an hour of time, tons of space, it decides it doesn't want to record for you, at least your voice. So I don't know what's up with that. I'll still be doing these videos. I'm going to try to find some other solution, and then maybe the dubbing doesn't go too bad because I'm kind of seeing what I'm doing here. So here I am looking, probably talking about my world, thinking that my game's being talked about. So in the future, you probably won't see just a direct continuation of this. I'll record maybe about once a week or maybe twice a week and kind of show my progress. And like I said, we're also going to look at Roblox, and I think we'll start playing Trove again. That looked pretty interesting. And so I called my world mine because it's mine. It's my world, and it's in Minecraft. Kind of a pun there, double entendre. And I tried putting this on the PC so I could just record it off the PC, but I can't seem to. I find my account, but I can't seem to actually play this world on it. I'd have to create a new world. And I'm looking at the servers there. I played on them last night. It looks like there's just multiplayer games. I'm going to look at them more in the future. So here we're syncing my user data. Now pigmen won't attack you unless you attack them. That's good advice, because I'm always running afoul of pigmen. Tame wolves show their health position. So this game I'm actually going to make a lot of progress. Because as you saw in the last game, I'm still like trying to figure out how to do a lot of stuff here. It's night. And remember I had that zombie that I kind of walled off. He disappeared, so I know that, yeah, and this is probably silly because I only have one health, or actually just half a heart. So why am I going out at night? And I need to build up my base here, which we're going to try to do. I got a lot of dirt, and I realize that zombie could get in, so I better make the wall higher here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I have a mistake every now and then. I am only human. Okay, I have mistakes frequently. Only human, guys, only human. Have to get a little more used to the targeting here. I also need to remember I can just hold the button down and it'll make like a layered wall, which is pretty cool. Here we go. So I'm like, oh, I can get up here, but I'm going to need to take that out soon. Yeah, and then it started going a lot quicker. So I'm still enjoying the game despite all the broadcast issues. And like I said, Twitch has done this with another game, and just, I can delete Twitch off the Xbox. I can completely reset it, reset my stream key, and there I died because I hit the ground too hard. I keep forgetting about fall damage. But no matter what I do, it won't broadcast certain games. It'll give me this weird error code, and I guess I need to contact the people at Twitch, but I'm sure they'll just give me an automated response. So yeah, I'm going back and getting all my stuff here. Luckily I get most of it back, I think. Which is always good. And I don't know why. If anyone knows when, because I have a hard drive attached to my Xbox, I can record up to an hour, as you can see from this footage, but it just doesn't record my microphone. And yes, I've enabled microphone recording. I made sure that's clicked. My microphone works because I've tested it and it works just fine, but it won't do it for any game. So here, slowly learning. Okay. I'm like, hey, birchwood planks. Make a lot of planks there. Oh, just go over and see that you can make a crafting table. Ah, there we go. Yeah, crafting table. When I make this, I get excited. I'm like, wow, this opens up so much more of the game. It's morning, I got a crafting table. Now, to go make a workshop. So this is one of those big moments in the game. Okay, I'm going to put it right around here. Well, okay, first I'm going to use it to carve out a rock. I'm not even going to put it there. Then we'll continue there. Making my little craft there. There I get it set up. I try using it and look at all the stuff I can make now. All those previously obscured recipes are now not obscured anymore. They're the opposite of obscured, unobscured. So this is pretty exciting. I can make a sword now. You have a chance against some of these monsters. And that's like the first thing I'm going to make there is a sword. Wooden sword. I do find out that, unlike the stick, has durability. Actually, most of the wood items seem to have pretty low durability. So you can't use them that much, but hey, it's alright. They aren't that hard to make. So here's what I was talking about last episode, the red wool. So I'm going to make it. Now look how it's turned red. And it's like that wool is now black on that red background. So I keep looking at this cement thing. I'm like, I want to make this red bed. But it looks like I need something black to make that red wool. And it's weird because it doesn't do that for any of the other stuff. But you see, now it looks like this. Okay, I need red wool. I need something that's black. It looks like I need the thing to the bottom left of the red wool. You see, I'm confused. I'm like, I never had this item. And it's like, I need this. Let's see, red wool, and then you go down to black concrete powder. It doesn't make any sense, but it looks like that's the item that you need. So I'm not really sure why it does that. Looking at it, I don't see any other item that's discolored like that. So I'm not sure why it decides to do that here. But yeah, that was confusing. And you see it's going to take me a few minutes here. I don't know if a few minutes, but it's going to take me a little while to figure out what I need to do here. Because that confused me. And as I've said before, this is literally my first time playing this. I might have played the beta, like when it first came out. I remember I didn't pay for it. And if I did play it, it was only for about an hour. I played something like this, but you didn't have a recipe book. You like literally are just having to remember the recipes and like put sticks together. And so I'm not sure if it's this, but yeah, that was kind of confusing to a first time player. I'm sure if you've played this game a lot, you instantly recognized, oh, that's wool and this is all you need, and it's all second nature to you by now. But for a first time player, that was pretty confusing. But, yeah, I'm overjoyed. Oh, a jute box. I didn't even notice that jute box last time. I might need to make a jute box so we can jam out. But I'm going to slowly realize I need wool, because it says red wool, and some sheep are going to have to die for my bed. And I lament this fact when I have to do it. I'm like, I really don't want to have to kill these sheep. They're cute, they're cuddly, but I can't find anything to shear them with. I don't want to have to do it, but as you're going to find out pretty soon, some sheep are going to have to die. It's nothing personal. I got my wood sword now. And I'm slowly going to start making this into more of a home. We're going to start getting rooms. And hopefully, when I film again, I'll have made some more progress. And also on the Xbox, I can, like, if I do something really great, I can do a little recording of it, edit it. So here I'm going to be looking for wool, I believe. I'm going out trying to find some wool. So used to sheep are all around. Now they probably know I'm coming for them. There's a bunny. Now there's a sheep. Oh, there's some zombie flesh. Oh, maybe I'm not doing the sheep now. But sheep do die in this episode. Okay, I'm more interested in cutting these bushes down. Going out. Yeah, there's a sheep. That thing is even looking at me. That was cold. Can't believe I looked it in the eyes and I'm like, oh, white wool. Yep. So now you know another sheep's gonna have to die. Nothing personal, sheep. But that's just what has to happen. I don't like it, but I need a bed. And I don't have any way to shear you. And if I shear you, you'd have like no wool and you'd be running around looking silly anyways. I don't even know if the resolution of this game would support it. Not that I'm making fun of this. I think the game actually has a really charming aesthetic to it. Now, I was going to kill that sheep, but it's like one of my neighbor's sheep. So I say, hey, there's a sheep on this island. It's with those zombies anyways, so let me just go kill that one. And it's alone on an island. What does it have to lose? And there's a zombie. I notice, hey, it sets itself on fire. I guess that's because it's out in the sunlight. I'm not 100% sure how that works. And now I got my wool. And from that, I'm going to get a bed. Which is pretty cool when you think about it. Considering how much I've discovered just this one episode, really from making that crafting bench. And yeah, I'm not taking this stuff because no way I want to let the monsters run into my place again. I still have a little work left. But don't worry, it's going to get up there. Guess I got to worry about those creepers though, because they can blow stuff up and destroy all my hard work here. And it's mainly dirt right now, so it probably won't hurt it too much. Now look at that. Yeah, and dig out around it so other things can't just jump up there. Go down. Then I make a nice little alcove here. It's going to be where I put my bed. Like, ooh, look this. Nice little alcove for my bed here. Yeah, I can be kind of irritated about all the recording issues I'm having with this on the Xbox One, but it is kind of interesting to sit back and watch kind of my thought processes, especially when I know things that I've done wrong. And I'm like, no, don't do that. But that was right. I have a nice red bed now. And I got my rose bushes up here. Life's pretty good. Yeah, and I'm going to take this out. Now that does come back to haunt me if I remember correctly. Oh, I'm going to start making my roof, aren't I? Yep. We're going to make a roof. Well, we're going to try to. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll just worry about that later. Have a little skylight. So there's still, I'll eventually have to get on the roof and start fixing it. But no worries. So I'm trying to find a day where I'm going to post Minecraft stuff. It might be Thursdays or building games. I have building game Thursday, since I might have to do a little more editing on these. As I said before, no spoilers in the comments, but if you have like some just general tips, like last time I was asking, do people normally just make one house, or is it normal to go out and explore and then find another location? Because who knows, I might find a better place. I kind of lucked out in this cave and having that creeper explode right by the cave to go and make it bigger. And actually rewatching that, I didn't realize how small that cave was to start with. That creeper, those things have a big blast radius. So here I'm going to make me a pickaxe, I believe. Still haven't made a shovel or anything like that, but a pickaxe, it's going to help me mine. And this game is called Mine, so... I say, oh, a carrot on a stick. I do have that black horse out there that I intend to tame someday. If you can tame horses. I'm assuming you can. And it is getting to be night. So I'm kind of getting my tools all set. Have a sword, then a pickaxe. Like, bring on the night. Let's see what happens next. So we run around here some. Which is still a bad idea if you're playing this game for the first time. Going out at night seems to lead to some problems. I think I'm looking to make a door now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to want to make some doors. Kind of have ways to close. I'm not sure if zombies and creepers and stuff can open and close doors. I'm hoping not, because they're stupid, but we will see. We will definitely see. Okay, so I made some doors. I made a lot more doors than I thought. I made like 3. I only really needed 1, but I'm going to use 2 of them. And it does give my house a nice aesthetic feel to it. I'm trying to find the perfect place to put them. Forget how dark it gets at night. Look at that. There we go. Put another one here. Perfect. And then I'm gonna sleep in my bed till morning. Look at this. Nothing bothered me because I have doors. Gonna soon have a roof over my head. Yeah, close the door before you leave. Let's be civilized here. I'm glad I did that. And then we got this jerk. Now here we come to an issue because he was stuck in there. Now I'm stuck in here. Because you don't. I wonder if you get stuff to make it so you can jump higher. I'm hoping so, because. Yeah, you can see I'm trying to figure out what to do. Then I fall under here. I'm like, no. It looks like you can make that, but you can't. So. Now, I'm about to encounter a big issue when so I've like fallen forward, and I guess I don't realize that at first. I think that's the edge, so I don't realize I'm under all these rocks. I fell like way in this hole, and I almost die here because I have to get back up. I'm like, I gotta get this done. You see here, I'm running out of air. Okay, there we go. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? I think I literally said that because I was kind of confused as where I fell. It happened so quick, but yeah, it's really how drownings happen. So now here are my friends that drop carrots for me. I haven't decided if it's like some sort of cult or why they're dropping carrots all over the place instead of eating them. But hey, you know what? You can get emerald and trade it for an arrow here. Get a bunch of string and trade it for an emerald. Here I'm still trying to figure out how the trading works. I haven't got any emeralds yet. I'm assuming those numbers in the middle aren't emeralds that I've got. They're like experience levels. I still haven't learned when I'm playing this game what those green numbers indicate. You know, and while I'm narrating, I can look it up. Okay, so other people seem to have had this issue. So this is nice. I can look up stuff. It's my XP points. So those experience points can be used to enchant weapons, tools, or armor with different useful attributes. And skills. Okay, pretty cool. So here I'm going back. Find some bones and arrows. Always nice. So yeah, so that green 3 is my experience. And apparently when I get an enchanting table, I can use it to do different stuff. Good to know. The more you know. Because knowledge, people, is power. If you see me hitting start and looking at the instruction manual, that's trying to figure out what that is. Like I said, I'm sure if you've played this a long time, you're like, hey, that's what you use to... Yeah, I'm going to get some cacti here. That's what you use to enchant. That's your experience levels. But you know what? There is nothing I have found in the game that says that. And you have all these people in town wanting these green emeralds, and it kind of looks like you're picking up emeralds when you get experience levels, so... yeah, it can be a little confusing. Just a little. Still haven't figured out if I need to kick all these people out of town. But so far, they've been cool with me. Like I said, most of the time, some weirdo shows up, starts living in a cave outside of the outskirts of town. People aren't as friendly as these people have been. They drop carrots for me. And the carrots aren't poison from what I've seen so far. It's always good. And they don't mind me tearing up stuff around the town. So here, I was kind of curious how far down you can go. And I also found out the sand falls down with you. Because I'm like, okay, let's see how far. And then I'm like, well, wait. If I go too far down. Now, I do make a chest later in this, we're going to see. I think next game that I record, I might just take all my items, throw them in a chest, and pick some random area and see how far down we can go. See what new minerals and crafting items we can find. Because I realize I go too far down, if I die, yeah, and here's where all that sand comes in. Because I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to work. I'm going to have to destroy all this sand, and I don't want to do that. And here I learned about water physics. I'm like, oh, cool. The water fills in this area. So here I'm learning about physics. I'm like, okay, that sand falls down, but this does not. And I think I'm gonna, okay, look, the sand falls. But look at this. I literally go and cut all around this. It doesn't fall. It just hovers there. I'm like, wow, look. So that's interesting. Gotta learn the physics of the game. I'll probably make a No Man's Sky reference because I have played that. And then I point out, I believe it's this video, I point out that, hey, you know what? And this game is so much better in No Man's Sky. I mean, when I played No Man's Sky, it was just when it first came out, literally like the first week. And it's like you have this huge open world, like super impressive. You've made this huge world to explore. Yeah, here I'm looking for what that green number does. But you have this huge open world, but there's nothing to do in it. All you do is go from one planet to another. You find, you discover new animals or something, but they're all, I think someone made the reference to like being Lego cookie cutter. Just like someone took some Legos and made some random things. And that's really what they look like. It's so much different than a game, say you got like Dwarf Fortress 2 or something, where you go and you make your own civilization, and then within that game your civilization eventually collapses and you can make a character in a roguelike game, which we'll look at in the future, and have that character go and investigate the ruins of your old civilization, and then has combat with so many different options. But in No Man's Sky, one animal is just like another. There's like some that are, I believe, aggressive, but most of them just walk around and won't do anything until you interact with them. If they'd give them different personalities, like this one does this and this one does this, even though you just need a few, about maybe 100 different personalities, so that, or ways they behave, like some that are skittish around you, and some that just sit around and graze, like most of them seem to do. Basically what I'm saying is, you can have these large open worlds, and that is impressive. And it's kind of like roguelikes, where you have these, like, you can make this wonderful infinite world, but you have to have something to do in it. I like to explore as much as the next person, but you have to give me a reason to explore. Here, I can see the reason you would venture out is to go and find new resources, because eventually you're going to use up all the resources in this area to make new stuff, make your house into all these wonders that I see online, because I've actually looked at some other pages and seen, some of the crazy stuff people make in this game. I said someone made a whole graphing calculator. It actually works. Just using, I believe, binary coding, zeros and ones. So obviously you have like little panels here that you can switch on and off. But they basically went and made a whole calculator. That's impressive. And there's a creeper, but it's stuck in that lake. And I actually was in the bookstore the other day and saw a book with buildings people have made in some of these games. That water kind of contained his explosion, or maybe it went down. Yeah, beautiful sunset here. I need some more red in my life. So I'm going to destroy these rose bushes. Okay, here I'm probably getting a little worried because I'm not sure where my place is. I also thought that might be seaweed and give me something special. Spoiler, it doesn't. So I'm like, hey, there's that brown horse. So time to go to my place. Go underground, open the door, close my door because we're civilized here. Unless I don't want monsters coming in. Do some more crafting here. I think I want to make some more red. Because red's a good color. So why not make it? Also notice I can have signs, so I'm kind of looking forward to that because I'm probably going to make some more of these crates. I'm going to make a crate here too eventually. And start storing stuff and realize, oh, first off, I have a limited number of items I can carry in my inventory at one time. And second off, if I die, the stuff in my crate should still be there. Not a crate, sorry, a chest. Yep, there's my chest. And I can have a little sign saying what each crate or chest has. Now, one annoying thing I did find, I guess this makes sense because I could have a chest here and then be 30 miles away from here, or 30 kilometers, we'll say, since I think this game uses kilometers. So one annoying thing I did find, and like I said, it does kind of make sense, is if I put stuff, and I'm finding this out right here, where I'm like, okay, so I got my rose red here. So I'm eventually going to go and put all my roses into the crate and see if I can make rose red, and I can't. And I don't know, I've gotten spoiled with like Elder Scrolls Online and Guild Wars 2, things like that, where you can have an item put away and you can still go and access it for purposes of crafting. But I get why they did it here, because here it's more of a survival thing. The only thing I would say is I would kind of like it if it would tell me if I have those, so I don't actually have to go to the crate and look at it. I can see, oh, if I go to this crate, I will have enough, say, wood to make this new item, or I will have enough rose red to make or dye this item. So yeah, that would be nice, but hey, you know what? Doesn't always have to go my way, I guess. And there. Not sure why I'm running around with dye here, but I'm sure I have a good reason. I'm putting it all away. Then I want to run around some more. Or do I go to bed here? There's my bed. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm going to go and start making my place. Making it all pretty. Kind of channeling my inner dungeon keeper here, where I'm going to go and say, oh, look at the pretty black hole-ish type moon. Guess it's a new moon tonight. So here I'm going to go and try to actually start making new rooms. Like, okay, I need some rooms here. And I'm slowly trying to figure out, okay, I'm going to have a bedroom. Basically I'm going to make this underground cavern pretty nice. Which, hey, that should be anyone's goal. You go and move into some cave. You need to fix it up. Make it nice. Make it so I can invite other players to my domain and they won't feel like, hey, here's a guy who lives in a hovel. That's not what you want when people come over. People come to your house or your cave, whatever you live in. You want people to be impressed by it. You don't want people to feel sorry for you or think, oh, you live in a crappy place. So yeah, I'm going to fix up the walls here. I think, oh, this could be a nice storage area. Yeah, I'm like, I need more space. I hope I make these walkways bigger. I guess I could do a one-thing walkway. Okay, here I'm making the hallway a little bigger. Because, yeah, it's my palace. You gotta have your walkway. Okay, I'm going to have to go up a little. Take my little walk around. And I think day is slowly coming. No, it's still night. My bad. It's weird because I know I have this whole other adventure I do here and I'm about to run out of time because this video only lasts about 40 some odd minutes and I'm on 37 already. I know I got another death coming up here. Oh, look at all the achievements I've collected. I've noticed it's kind of weird. It doesn't say when I obtain an achievement on the video stream here. And there are a lot of achievements, and I'll probably note this time it says passing the time, play for 100 days. I'm hoping that's in-game days, and I'm sure people have played for 100 days outside the game. Like I said, I've seen all the impressive stuff people have done, but I do want to get a lot of these achievements. I'm not an achievement hog or whore, or whatever we refer to people who like achievements as. Now this I actually want to watch because I found an egg. I'm like, oh, thank you, chicken, for laying your egg on the ground. Okay, so where am I going here? Because, okay, yeah, I'm going straight forward. I don't know why it's never worked. Okay, I'm gonna eat a carrot first. Thank the villagers for dropping those for me. So I see a creeper over there running around town. So I'm going straight from my place because I discover a cave in a few minutes. And I'm like, hey, it's a duck. Okay, so I was going in the wrong direction when I try to re-find this because I'm like, oh, a cave. That is interesting. Now, this is really what I wanted to see on this video, because I lose a lot of stuff here. Because I'm like, skeleton. Heck with that. And, creeper. Then I find out that creepers at point-blank range will do a lot of damage to you. I think I had full health there. And so now I'm going to try to find that cave again, not realizing it's just right outside my house. Instead, yeah, I should have just kept going straight, shouldn't I? But instead, I'm going to get lost in this forest. then I'm going to lament the fact that I'm lost in the forest and be like, where is this cave? And like, oh, there's that chicken or duck. I remember that, but I don't remember the rest of this stuff. And I want my stuff back. And then I mentioned here's a cow that seems to be stuck in that tree. Then I'm like, where is this cave? I remember water because it was right by the ocean, and so that water's going to throw me off too. I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't think I ever find that cave again. But that's something I'm going to do maybe next game. I see the cow. It's got unstuck from the tree, so that's good. So with this, I'm about to put up. Remember, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it and you've watched this whole thing, as I say always, you can give it a thumbs down. Always like activity on the videos, but please include why you watched the whole video and then you gave it a thumbs down. Anything y'all want to improve, feel free to add in the comments. Any general advice you have, feel free to add that in the comments as well. More cows walking around and a pig. And then also, if, because I know you can play this on different things, and it looks like there is a way to sync up your worlds. I just wasn't finding it on the PC, but it looks like, especially if I do that subscription-based thing, if I had like mods on the PC version, I could bring them to my Xbox One. I'm not really sure. And I don't really do mods much in games, but if there's like any reason, if anyone's ever done that, like played on the PC and then switched over to Xbox One, here I'm getting a bunch of carrots that people drop in town for me, I'm guessing. If there are a bunch of good mods and it's worth like getting it on the PC as well, because I'm really enjoying this game. So if it's worth getting it on the PC as well, just so you can switch mods over, then please leave that in the comments too. I don't know if they're what's considered a great mod, and I'll probably be checking that out too. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you're informed whenever we do updates. I try to post a video about once a day. Wednesdays and Saturdays I either do my Dine and Roguelike series where we look at a new roguelike game, or one that I haven't looked before. I shouldn't say new. A lot of them are old because I just did Angband. Or we kind of go back to one we've already played and it's updated. That's for the Dine and Roguelikes. And then also just general roguelike videos if I don't have something to do for Dine and Roguelikes for Wednesdays and Saturdays. We'll post that. Mondays I try to post me playing some multiplayer games. Might look at PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds or what is that? The Battle Royale for Fortnite. Fridays I just post general whatever I feel like playing. Sometimes I do Twitch streams. And I'm thinking Thursdays I'll post me playing some building games like this. That seems like a good day for it. I really have nothing else I'm posting on Thursday, so we'll kind of plan for that since I started this around Thursday. And here I'm going to think this is the cave I found earlier. It's not, but there are mushrooms all over the place. And then I learned here in a moment you can't eat mushrooms in this game. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. We're going to leave with me finding these mushrooms, finding out I can't eat them, and then kind of saying, well, then going down here, and I think this might prove fatal in a moment. Or did it not? Oh, this is going to prove fatal. I'm like, hey, can I stand in this magma? Because I'm hitting it with my hand, and that's not doing much. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I can't stand in this. And as you see, I died, and that is where I will end the game. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.